Records, they still did the deal, so we wasn't worried about nothing. You know what I mean?
I
If a
feel
bag
you.
had to be dropped, they knew it would have been. So I didn't worry about none of that. You know, we was good till this day. You know, the youngsters that came up under them, they respect it. You know, they respect, you know, how we took it and how we moving, and you know, and a lot of them right now appreciate me now. You know what I mean? And wish they would have just supported and looking at the bigger picture, like, damn, bro, if Mr. C was here, man, y'all would have probably skyrocketed. Ain't no telling where y'all would have been. And everybody would have ate. Even the haters would have got crumbs off the table from dudes who
Right.
was
Enough to be happy.
enough to be happy. Exactly. So now everybody kind of regretting it. You know what I mean? So we just moving on. Ain't no thing.
Do you have any regrets with your music career? Do you have any regrets as far as like the life, that era?
I don't have any regrets, man. None at all. The only thing I regret is not telling Mr. C to hop in that car that day. You know, that's about the only thing I regret. Is just like I could have pushed it, and he just was like, "Man, I need money. I need this," and I had already let him borrow some money. Jason wasn't paying us, and you know, it was just was a lot of stuff going on. You know, I had Hitman album out. I was eating, and he didn't want to be a part of it. He never invested, and I know he regretted that and that never put no money in, because when he did get his check, I asked him when we had got our, I think he gave us like 14,000. We had like 7 apiece. I tried to get like 3-4 thousand from him, and he was just like, "Man, I got bills, I got this." I'm like, "Bro, I'm ready to go get this, you know, some more equipment, put out this Hitman album, give me, you know, just go half on it." He didn't want to do it, and Hitman shit took off, and you know, I was able to buy a house and live. You know, I'm still living off that.
For sure. I bought 5 of them.
You know what I mean? So it's like
He
shit.
gonna stay, hey, he gonna stay,
You
he
know,
gonna stay saying
I
that.
bought
hey,
5.
for real.
But
I want to ask you
I
about.
want to definitely send some respect out to Mr. C. You know,
Mr. C.
your loss.
And Hitman.
Exactly. And I ain't getting spiritual and gospel on you, but you know, God makes no mistakes. So I think it's time for you to unburden yourself. I don't think that I think you put a little too much weight on yourself with that. You know, I don't know you personally, but I think it's time to let that go.
Yeah, and that's what exactly what I'm doing. You know, I'm happy now. Like I said,
I want to ask you about another album that I don't think I watched a lot of interviews. I ain't hear it talked about. It's an album, Mr. Sandman. I think you produced it.
Yeah,
you know what
I
I mean?
didn't really produce it. That's why I don't talk about it too much, because what happened was with that, we kind of fell out. We cool now. Sandman, my guy. You know what I mean? I'm doing some music with him right now. He just got some stuff from Sean T trying to send to me, but what happened with that was we kind of had fell out because he came and got about like 6-7 tracks from me. And you know, I produced like 6 or 7 tracks. He ended up getting NOH on there, who was my groups, who was on Right Way. He got Hitman, I believe, on a song, if I ain't mistaken. And what happened was Mr. C had died during that time. He had passed away when he had was working on the album. So what he did was he had like a RIP Hitman hat. I mean, Mr. C hat on the cover. He tried to look like me and me and Hitman on the cover, like how me and Hitman was on the Solo Creep. He tried to kind of take that image and cover his face up, and he called himself Sandman. And Hitman had a song called Mr. Sandman. So
that's where all the confusion coming from, because we thought he was part of RBL.
Exactly, and that's what we was mad at, because he wasn't supposed to do that. He was, his album was different until Mr. C died. Then he switched everything up and tried to capitalize off of it. And that's when we got mad.
I know that. That's crazy.
So we was looking for him in Frisco, so he was hiding out for a minute. You know what I mean? He knew it was gonna be problems when we seen him, but we worked it out. He a good dude. You know, he ain't from my neighborhood, but he from Hunters Point, but he from a different section called Garlington, a different project. So worked it out. He my guy, man. He apologized and he was like, "Black, I understand." And I was like, you know, if he would have just got at me, and but he was a big fan too. You know, he was a real big fan. You know, and I was just like, bro, if you'd have got at me and got my blessing and let me come in and mix all the music and do everything I did for Hitman and them, it wouldn't have been no problem. But he bought the tracks, got all the stems or whatever, and he went and did it his way. You know, so and a lot of the production, I didn't like how it sounded because it wasn't how I EQ'd my bass lines and my pianos, and it sounded different. So I didn't even really co-sign it when it did come out. On top of that, he had, like I said,
but when it hit our town, when it hit Ohio, we thought he was RBL Posse.
I know. We
like,
knew
like it kind of worked what he did. It's kind of like, I ain't gonna lie.
I have to say this.
Go say it.
I have to say this because I have to be honest. We were talking about this today, and he swore that he was part of the posse. He like, yes, he was.
Yeah,
I'm like,
we going back and forth, we trying to figure it out. I'm like, I bought the album because he was RBL. Like, I thought, come on, like.
Yeah, because he had produced by Black Sea. He was looking like Hitman and Us on there with the cover.
Yeah,
he
was.
He had the Sandman name. The whole nine. Nah, he was not part of it in no way, shape, form, or fashion. He was a part of RBL crew the right way. It was only NOH and Hitman that I had at the time. You know what I mean? So, nah, that's why
I hate to ask the question, but I did see produced by Black Sea on the cover.
Yeah.
And like play off the first album, you got extra people on there. So they're like, well, that might have been Mr. Sandman on one of them. You looking, you know what I mean? That's how the fans. I'm just saying,
I know.
You know, when you come, y'all from California. We from the other side of the world, so we just trying to figure it out. You know what I
mean? Exactly.
I think it gets to us last. Yeah. You know, everybody that ran through it, then it ends up on our desk, and it's like, oh, okay.
Right.
Because you know, y'all came out in the era. I don't know if you remember, but we didn't even. The covers is all the pictures we had of y'all. We didn't know what y'all looked like for years.
Exactly.
So it's like, and you shoot a video, we didn't get it unless we unplugged our cable. And it was this channel called The Box.
Right, The Box. Exactly.
Yeah, The Box. You had to order, you know. So we didn't even get. It wasn't no internet, wasn't none of that. So it was like, it was a great play. He made because once it came up here, we like, oh, RBL came out with another CD. Boom. You know what I mean? We buying it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Y'all might want to throw him in marketing. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, he did his thing. He did. I mean, he did it right, and it got him known. Like his album sold. You know, the little Indian dude that put him out, man, loved him for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I bought it twice.
He was like a household name during that time. You know, he did better than my group NOH because he piggybacked right off the success of Hitman. You know, so. I mean,
I bought Hitman 4 times. I bought him twice.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
His only got stole once. I ain't gonna lie, but Hitman's album was so much of a classic that if you played it for somebody and you left your car, you went in the store, they was gonna steal it.
That's right. A mess.
Right.
Hey, they was gonna steal it. It was like that's just.
Who are your friends?
No, it ain't just. It just
now, they was doing
like
that. Yeah, they was doing that back in the days. Motherfuckers was clipping you for tapes and shit, man. Shit.
Yeah, you can take my change. Don't take my CD.
They gonna steal that. You didn't left, they did stole it. It's over with. Like he didn't figure out a way to get it because that album was a classic. Every song on there was hard. Every song.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been in my spin. I've been spinning it all day, and I haven't found anything Bammer yet. Everything been hitting, so
but I do gotta I'm glad you said Bammer because we gotta bring this up. Now we was researching the stories. Y'all come out with don't smoke no Bammer weed, but you said it yourself on the interview
that you was selling
Bammer.
Oh yeah. No, but that was before all the quantities from the green weed came in. See, I was just hustling it, but I wasn't smoking it.
Yeah. That is a difference.
I gotta ask you.
I capitalized off of it, but I wasn't rocking with it.
I gotta ask you. Y'all did zigzags, no Bammer weed. So y'all did, and there was another weed. So y'all did so many weed songs. Is you now capitalizing off of marijuana being legal?
Right.
Oh yeah. I've been winning. Like, you know, I've been blessed to have collaborations I've been having with Sunset Connect, Buddy. Man, it's been lovely. So, man, I'm blessed to just doing shows and like cannabis conventions and stuff like that. People want to book us and just to be a part of it. Any type of cannabis show that's been going on out here, you know, we've been blessed that our name come up and we able to perform or do something, you know what I mean? So, man, it's been a blessing.
And I ain't gonna lie, I mean, that song is relevant on any radio station, I can hear that bumping now. You might need to just go on and push that one more time because it's so relevant with the time. You know what I'm saying?
Wiz Khalifa redid it. So, hey, that's the current one.
Man,
I
that's crazy. You
said that. That's crazy you said that because she a little younger than us. But But when she heard it, she like, man,
this is giving me Wiz Khalifa vibes.
vibes.
But I knew that you OG. You know what I'm saying? So what's really going on here?